Alon Labe, suckers.
So, tiny humans, we went to
And non-humans.
And non-humans.
Don't be discriminatory. Be inclusive. I tried to be so serious on that, but I failed miserably.
So, we went to the March for Our Lives event because we hate ourselves.
So much.
So, we found a lot of things to chuckle at and just kind of be generally befuddled by. And we hope that you are too.
So confused.
So, very first thing, we're at this, March for Our Lives thing that supposedly they tell us that the kids organized all by themselves.
Really?
To keep guns out of schools.
Kids can't organize themselves enough to be able to turn in homework on time. What makes you think that they can organize one of these things all by themselves?
So yeah, the adults help. And that's fine. I don't mind the adults helping.
It's fine.
Let's call it like it is, huh?
Call them like you see them.
So very first thing that struck both of us is very amusing. And this is a standard, modus operandi, as it were.
Always.
Is there were cops everywhere, which I'm fine with. I love cops. I want them to be around and do good things.
Yes.
But you're supposed to be protesting guns and gun violence, so they said, and you're surrounding people with guns. And
I was so tempted when we were there to stand up, take the mic, right? Because I'm a girl and I look like I'm in high school, so I think I could get up there.
Oh, so she could.
And take the mic and say,
and she really does look like she's still in high school.
Yeah, it's horrible. First off, I would like to thank our police department with their guns for protecting this march to make sure we were all safe, and also kill the cop pigs and their gun violence against black people. Mic drop. Because that right there is the hypocrisy of the whole thing.
Oh yeah. In one breath, they'll tell you that guns are evil, but also the people they want to have guns are evil.
Yeah.
that doesn't make any sense.
Cops need the guns. Cops kill black people. But cops can only have the guns. What if a good guy has a gun and the cop is bad and you defend against the cop? No, only the cops have guns.
And prepare to smell the burnt sacred cow.
Oh, man.
White people are more likely to be shot by cops statistically. Go look at it from the FBI.
FBI.
Does that mean I want white people shot either? Of course not.
I don't want anyone to be shot. Contrary to popular belief, I don't approve of shootings.
But that's a sacred cow there, so off we go. Next one. There were lots of grandmas and grandpas at this thing, okay? It was really kind of sad.
It was either grandmas, grandpas, teachers, and 5-year-olds.
There were a few betas.
And there were a few. Not very many.
Not very many.
They stayed home to cook and clean.
And then, of course, high schoolers. But not many adults that were either male or were very much leader types.
No, they were all very, whatever you want, honey. I don't have an opinion. What's your opinion, honey? I'm going to go with that. It's just very...
I actually don't disagree with this sign, as per what it says. Fear has no place in our schools. I agree. But what kind of fear are we talking about, first of all? Conservative kids are afraid all the time to express their opinions. Yeah. And that's not going to change.
Wear a MAGA hat, you get beat, and then you get expelled, for causing whatever.
And you want to know how you keep kids from being afraid of being harmed? You put good guys in there with guns. That's what happened in Maryland. Mm-hmm. It's what happened in countless other cases.
That you never hear about because it was stopped by a good guy with a gun.
Yeah. It is sad in the Maryland case the young lady did die from injuries. That's horrible.
Yeah, we heard that today.
That's terrible. Of course, nobody wants that to happen. But the gunman's dead.
Whoop, whoop. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, as long as it's better than the alternative.
Yeah. If I had to take my poison, then yeah.
Yeah.
I'd rather have the gun.
And only
dead.
2 people were shot at all, and only one of the 2 died.
Which, I mean, it's
sad.
I don't think that counts as a mass shooting, though.
No, it has to be 3, actually.
Really?
Well, technically, I guess it does count because the gunman was shot too, so that makes 3. But he's not a mass shooter. because he didn't shoot 3 people.
Okay, yeah, I see that.
So technically it was a mass shooting, but he
him as a
was not a
victim?
mass shooter. That's a tongue tie.
Ugh.
Anyhow, so there's that. So our next lovely specimen of humanity. As you can see, sometimes we get really smart when we're taking our pictures, and we'll
pose.
We'll pose to look like we're taking a picture of ourselves,
That's
and
half
it'll
my
actually be
face.
somebody in the background. It works pretty well.
Half my face and only one boob. I promise I have 2. They are slightly lopsided by like a fraction of a centimeter. But I do have 2.
Yeah. Just FYI, all girls' boobs are slightly lopsided. Okay.
That's what my doctor told me.
I can vouch for it. Look, so this guy's shirt, back on topic.
This is why no one takes us seriously.
So back on topic.
Gosh.
Love, not hate, makes America great. Who's arguing with that?
I disagree.
Mm.
I think hate makes everyone great.
Oh, you do?
Said no one ever.
I was like, wait, what?
Actually, I take that back. Who was it from Star Wars that said that? The guy with the lightning hands.
Oh,
Yeah.
you mean the Emperor?
Yeah. Emperor Palpatine.
Whatever his name is.
His true name.
I'm sure somebody who loves Star Wars is going to murder us in our sleep, but that's okay.
Probably. I used to know all of their names, but I grew up.
It is Emperor Palpatine, I think.
That was his alias.
Yeah, whatever.
Different. Lightning Man.
Yeah.
Lightning McQueen over there.
So here's the thing I don't get. Some of these signs, nobody's arguing over the statement. What the argument ends up becoming is, what does that mean?
Yeah.
So we're now into a world where, and we've talked about this probably for a couple of years now. I've heard this conversation going on. The left and the right both are vying for definition of terms. And I vote we read Webster's Dictionary.
What?
You know, he was a fairly smart fellow.
Why would we do that? That makes sense.
I could even cave and say you can read the Oxford Dictionary. But
Whoa.
it's just a dictionary, okay?
Now you're going nuts. We might as well just set the whole world on fire. Going to Oxford.
But nobody's arguing that this is a thing. And they're acting like we're arguing that this is a thing, and it's so stupid.
Well, they're trying to make it look like we are hateful, cold-hearted animals because we disagree with them.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is.
Yep.
It's not that. That's all it is. They're just trying to play towards emotions. It's ridiculous.
So our next fun one. This one cracked me up.
Oh, man.
These kids are the answer to your thoughts and prayers. First question. What the heck did you think I was praying for? Some snot-nosed brats to come tell me what to do with my firearms? That's not what I prayed for.
Nope. And, I mean, when you say something like that, what are you truly meaning? What is
Are you saying that
they are
you,
answering?
a grown man, don't have the ability to lead and the kids have to do it for you? Is that what you're saying?
Next time we need to ask him. Next time we see this guy at a protest.
Yeah.
Which I doubt he'll be holding that sign because they don't even hold their own signs.
Oh, that's another one we'll get to. This is going to be broken up into 2 to 3 parts. Because,
we just have to remember to do them.
Yeah, we will. We'll do one tomorrow.
They're not holding their breath.
I come back from my range class at 2. We should be fine.
All right. I'm just messing.
So, I know. She likes messing with me. She's the one who I'm always trying to get out of the house on time.
Hey, I got my own deadlines. Nobody else's matter.
That's this guy's problem.
Anywho, I think that about wraps it up. I mean, this one, it's so vague and there's no thought put behind it.
No.
So it's like you can't really argue against it because you don't know what it's saying.
Well, and we'll get to later. We actually have some others down the line. We actually talked to some of these people.
Got yelled at by some of these people.
Yeah.
I don't think they were flipping us off directly.
No, somebody else did get flipped off though.
Yeah, that was fun.
So, but all right, this will be part 1. Tomorrow will be part 2. It might get into part 3. We'll see how it goes. And good night to all, and to all a good night.
Peace out, homeboys.